Hey everyone, and welcome to Multiverse Media, the channel that talks all things geek culture. I'm Asher Friedberg, and today we are going to be talking about the upcoming Marvel Studios film, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share to help our channel grow. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is an upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4 film, and is currently confirmed to be directed by James Gunn. The entirety of the Guardians of the Galaxy team will be reprising their roles. This film is currently slated for a May 23, 2023 release. This Guardians of the Galaxy film takes place a long time after the events of Volumes 1 and 2, as the events of Infinity War and Endgame took place after. Now at this point, the Guardians have been in better shape. They lost their close ally Gamora in Infinity War, although a time-variant version of her does still exist in the current MCU. Gamora will likely factor into this film, as she has lost all the character development we had witnessed throughout her appearances in the MCU. Star-Lord and Nebula may look for a way to restore Gamora's alternate timeline memories, but I really don't know how they would accomplish this during a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy, but I would love to see it. It's also been said that Star-Lord and Nebula will have a much better relationship in this film, and will even be friends. Nebula has gone through a lot of development, and I'm glad she appears to now be a legitimate member of the Guardians of the Galaxy post-Endgame. Rocket has also seen better days, I imagine, as he has spent 5 years without his family, being the Guardians. His relationship with Nebula seems to have improved, as we saw they had been working together throughout Avengers Endgame. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 won't be the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy in Phase 4, as they are confirmed to appear in Thor: Love and Thunder. While the capacity of their roles in this film is currently unknown, I imagine their appearances in this film will act as a springboard into their next film. I also imagine it's highly possible we will see Thor and maybe other Asgardians appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, as the world of Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy have intersected a lot in the past few years. Not to mention, the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special will release shortly before Volume 3, so I imagine it will also help tee up the next film. While no villain has been confirmed for this film yet, many believe an antagonist to be the High Evolutionary, the character assumed to have experimented on Rocket Raccoon, turning him into what he is now. Aisha from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is also expected to return, hopefully playing a part in introducing Adam Warlock into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. James Gunn has debunked several rumors regarding Adam Warlock, but directors have lied about their projects before to maintain secrecy, so who knows? Many, including myself, expect a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy to die in this film, and most believe it will be Rocket, and it makes sense. Rocket Raccoon said himself his lifespan isn't very long, and he's been around for a fairly long time. I imagine Rocket is starting to grow old. Not to mention, Rocket's character arc appears to be coming to an end, as we have seen him grow immensely in the past few years, especially during the events of Avengers Endgame. Rocket was the only member of the OG Guardians of the Galaxy to survive the snap, meaning his death might have been saved for his final Guardians of the Galaxy appearance. Drax also might not make it through this film, as Dave Bautista recently said he believes he is growing too old for the film. Gunn himself replied to this, saying that nobody can replace him as Drax, so we might see Drax's final stand in this film, if not just his final appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Vin Diesel has also teased a new look for Groot, which he dubbed Alpha Groot. I bet this could be a version of King Groot, which is the strongest form of Groot there is. I'm excited to see Groot move out of being a child and become the adult Groot we have been missing. Don't get me wrong, I loved Baby Groot and Teen Groot, but I'm ready for an adult Groot killing machine like in Volume 1. Other characters that could appear could be the Nova Corps, as we might get to look back at Xandar post-Thanos' attack. The Guardians of the Galaxy saved Xandar, and I'm interested to see how they react to the carnage of the planet they once defended. I also think we could see Captain Marvel appear in this film, as Rocket and Nebula developed a rapport with her during the events of Avengers Endgame. As they are all cosmic characters, I can see her possibly lending a hand if it makes sense for the story. James Gunn has also said that this film will likely be the end of this iteration of the Guardians of the Galaxy, meaning the team might disband. Whether that means death or retirement, we could be seeing the last of all of these characters. Some characters I can see being kept for future Guardians of the Galaxy films featuring a new team, such as Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, and Mantis. These are characters who I feel like they may have more of a future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think that characters like Drax, Rocket, and Nebula might be nearing the end of their arcs, meaning they may have their stories end in this film, but I personally hope not. That's just about all we really know so far about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. What are your thoughts on this upcoming Marvel Studios film? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share, and also be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time.